everybody, DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. It's Farm Sim News, babe. Hashtag Farm Sim News. Today we got 65 mods in testing. That's right, the testing list is back. With all those 38 mods released today. Oof. Giants have released a new blog talking about precision farming and variable rate seed control. Plus, we got 8 modders to talk about, including a new map from Blacksheep Modding. So, let's check it out. Starting off today with an actual testing list. Believe it or not, the list is back after almost an entire week being gone. We got a bunch of by-train stuff in testing, although I'm not exactly sure what they're referring to with the name. This is a bunch of stuff that we've seen before, just with a different name in front of it. We will see. We've also got a new map, European countryside, as well as Goldcrest Valley still in testing. That's right, map for Farm Sim 17 coming back for third time. Additionally, only a few John Deere mods. We do have a license plate manager, a few Massies, and plenty of placeables and tools. Down into console testing, we've only got 2 maps. We've got a new one, the North Beach, and we've got another one, which is an update to construction map, which, heads up, nothing to do with construction, sadly. Either way, we've still got 565 mods sitting waiting to be tested, with a current average waiting time of newly submitted mods at 16 workdays. In addition to the mods of testing, 38 new and updated mods were released today on the in-game mod hub, including a new map and plenty of big machines and tools. Of those 38, 37 of them were new mods for console players. That's awesome. If you haven't already, make sure you check out that video. I will leave it linked below. Today we've got some more new information on precision farming with a deep dive into variable rate seeding and drilling. There's going to be multiple benefits to variable seeding and drilling. For example, in some of the areas on your field, you're going to be able to reduce the seed rate while still maintaining the same yield level. On the other hand, some areas may require a higher seed rate to improve competitiveness against weeds and to reach the full yield potential of the crop. There's going to be a total of 3 different seed rate options. You got low, standard, and high. You can either select auto mode or switch manually. Switching to auto seed rate will always ensure that the ideal seed rate for each part of the field is done, while manual mode will have a circle on the screen to show you which level you should be using. Sounds like in the settings, just change it to auto and forget about it. Probably going to be the easiest way for everybody. Now, let's talk about the dependencies on crops and soil types, because this is going to determine exactly what needs to be done. Don't worry, it's way easier than it looks, I promise. The ideal seed rate depends on the soil type. So loamy soil has a high fertility and yield potential, and a lower seed rate is required. But silty clay is more challenging soil that tends to need higher seed rates to compensate for poor seedbed conditions. You can see here the 7 different crops that are going to be able to use with variable rate seeding: wheat, barley, canola, oats, corn, sunflowers, and soybeans. These pretty much all have the same characteristics when it comes to the soil type, but as always, canola always does its own thing. Of course it does. The Precision Farming DLC is going to be here very soon with only 2 weeks to go, at least when recording this video. It's going to be here on Tuesday, April the 19th, 2022 for all platforms for Farm Sim 22. It is also going to be a free DLC, which can be downloaded via the in-game mod hub. You will need it activated in the game to take advantage of all the features, but if you want to keep playing and not have to worry about all the things we've been talking about, well, hey, you can do that as well, not even worry about it. I'm really looking forward to this, and I loved it in Farm Sim 19, and it's looking like it's going to be way better in Farming Simulator 22, so you can bet I'm going to be doing plenty of videos on it. That way, you know exactly how it works, and you can get the highest yield on your farm. Giant Software also streamed their latest episode of the Farming Simulator podcast this morning, where community team members Lizerton, Chalky, and Kermit talked about what we can expect to see from precision farming and answered a ton of questions from you guys in the live stream. They also talked about future DLCs, expansions, and events. And of course, a lot more than just that. Make sure you jump over to the VOD and check it out. Definitely has some great information. Making our way into today's top stories, let's start with something big, something with tracks, something that Mr. Marcel definitely didn't have anything to do with. Let's start with something that rose from the ashes, the Phoenix, and its new set of X3 implements that may or may not have made their way over from the Homer pack that came out yesterday. 82 says, field work ready. The TLX Phoenix X3 implements and specific engine and transmission options, as well as a specific set of wheels for the truck. So far, by the looks of it, if you want to use the Homer auger, but get something that's a little bit faster and beefier and way louder, well, you got your answer right here. If you're feeling nostalgic, VectorMan is bringing back something special from Farm Sim 19 that he made that was based off of a base game thing from Farm Sim 17, the Rodeo Pickup, or the Pickup Rodeo as it's called in-game. This is going to be available with many different configurations, including wheels and tires, colors, suspensions, oh yeah, beacons, and more. Vectorman generally only teases stuff when it's close, so expect this one soon. You can also check it out in action over on his YouTube channel. I'll make sure I'll link that link below. Cola Modding updates us on a few projects that he's got going on right now, starting off with the HPN truck, which did fail testing but has been fixed and is sent back to Giants for testing for round number 2. Secondly, he started modeling work for the John Deere SLC 1175, which will have the option for a regular cabin or just a canopy. That way you can have an open cab harvester if you want one. There's also going to be 2 headers that go along with it. We got the 316 and 319, aka 16 foot and 19 feet respectively. That's going to be 4.8 and 5.7 meters, and I don't know what that is in miles. So the mod's currently finishing the modeling phase and is presumably for all platforms, as everything they do is. Next up, we get a little sneak peek at one of the other mods that's coming with the Jan Pack from Connect Modding, which is going to be here on Saturday, April the 30th. The Sniper 11450 planter seeder. I'm not really sure which one it is. They say, with some of the seeds falling all over the pipes, you'll love it. I gotta say, this is translated from Portuguese, and there's definitely some kind of language barrier going on here, at least with English. Either way, great screenshot of the planter, or seeder, whatever it is, coming with the Jan Pack. Very cool. JHHG dropped a little teaser showing off the John Deere DB120 being pulled by the John Deere 9RX. What else are you going to pull this thing with? And man, oh man, is it massive. The DB120 took Farming Simulator 19 by storm when it was released for all platforms, although it did cause a few drop frames here and there. With the upgraded and updated hardware available in today's machines, though, Farming Simulator 22 should be able to handle this just fine. Fortunately, there's no information here, just a screenshot. He's still working on the DB120 in the background. As far as we know, he's also working on smaller versions, the DB60 and the DB90. I'll keep you guys updated. Yesterday, we talked about PixelFarm and NMC's work on a Homacra 2022. And today, we've got a 15-minute long video showing PixelFarm driving around the map, showing off new parts that we have never seen before, as well as getting some logging work done near the end. The map is looking incredible, and I cannot wait to get on here and play around with it. If you guys remember the wild live stream that we did with 82 Studio and all the guys back with the TLX 3500 Olympics, I don't know what it was called, but it felt like that. Well, this was the map that was used. It's incredible, and it's still being worked on. So it's going to take a little bit of time, but we're getting closer. Blacksheep Modding is working on a new map, and it's a real farm. They've announced that they're going to be bringing YouTuber Alexandre de Pro Dealer Center's farm, hope I said that right, to Farming Simulator 22. As far as I can tell, he's a French YouTuber with about 56,000 subscribers that releases videos every 2 weeks of life on his farm. I'm not very familiar with him, however, his videos do get a ton of views, so he's doing something right. To be fair, almost every Blacksheep Modding map is a French map, so there's nothing really new there, but they always do a really good job with it. So I'm interested to see how they get along with doing a real-life farm recreation. I'm real excited about it. And lastly today, we've got some great news from GB Modding. This is a name I'm sure you guys haven't heard since September of last year. He says to get ready because his break is over. He even called me out personally and said, get the tacos ready. So I guess I know what I'm having for lunch. But I have no idea what the segue to the outro is going to be because I am hungry now. Maybe tune in tomorrow. Should have it ready by then. Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to everything that we talked about today can be found in the description. There's no release dates for mods, so no one knows when any mod is going to be released. And if I didn't talk about something that you want to know about, that just simply means that there's no new info on that topic at the time of recording this video. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for updated information on everything that you want to know about and that you need to know about going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well guys, that is it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it. Get subscribed if you do. Join the JGoHam fam. Make sure those notification bells are on as well. That way you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. With that said, I hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace. Did you guys just see that? There was a little like orange circle right here. What was that?